Hi everyone, my name is Serena. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I just thought we'd sit down and play around with some makeup. I don't really have a definite plan. I did my brows off of camera just because I am still new to this and I wanted to make sure I could just get it out of the way. And so yeah, we're just gonna sit down and play around with some makeup. First, we are going to start off with some foundation. I'm gonna take the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Fiji, and I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand here. I've been having a really weird week lately to where like everything that I do kind of just has been falling apart, if I'm being honest. So I just wanted to sit down and film a YouTube video and just kind of like de-stress. Oh, if my eye looks a little pink on this side, like around it, it's because I was messing around with makeup earlier and I didn't really like how it turned out, so I took it off. I was so nervous to put out my last video, and people at work were so nice about it, and a couple of my friends that saw it, they subscribed and they were commenting and sending me stuff, and it was really, really sweet. Because I bought this film setup, like the camera, the ring light, all of this stuff like years ago when I was gonna start my channel, and I just never had the guts to do it. So honestly, now that I did it, I was so nervous how it was gonna be taken from people that I know if they saw it, and I was really embarrassed at first. But the people that sent me stuff honestly made me feel so much better. So thank you if you sent me something nice. I really appreciate it. So now I'm gonna take the Born This Way concealer that I did last time in the color Light Beige. I'm gonna put a little bit right here in my eyes. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? We actually hosted this year for the first time, me and my boyfriend, and he did all of the cooking. I just basically baked mac and cheese, but he made a bunch of stuff. My brother came over and his fiance and their baby, my little niece, is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So next, I'm gonna take the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Next, I'm gonna take my Morphe R14 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead in with the Hoola Bronzer, and I'm gonna kind of contour / bronze up my forehead. I'm gonna take that same brush, and I'm gonna go into that Hoola Bronzer again, and I'm gonna just go right here under my cheekbones and just kind of warm up my face and contour at the same time here. I'm going to take some of that Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm just going to bake under my contour here. So next, I'm going to just get a little transition shade started. I think I'm just gonna take that Hoola Bronzer and put it in my crease to start it off. The It brushes for Ulta. I'm gonna take this brush and just place my bronzer that I used and put it in my crease. I like to bring my eyeshadow into this little pocket right here to bring it into like where my nose contour is gonna start, because I'm gonna use that same shade to nose contour here in a second. Okay, so for the eyes, I think I want to play around with my Anastasia Norvina palette. I'm gonna take the two colors Dreamer and Summer here. This shimmer here is a little more of a champagne color as opposed to this one here is a little bit deeper, but I'm going to take these two shades and I'm going to put those on the lid. Here, Summer, and I'm just going to place it right there with my finger. It's kind of like the outer corner. I would say I want to do the outer third of my eye. I'm gonna take that color Summer as well. Once again, back on my finger, and I'm gonna place it on the inner corner. I'm gonna go here into Dreamer, this more of a champagne color here, and I'm gonna place that in the center here. So now I am gonna take my Tati Beauty palette, and I'm just gonna go with my Morphe E22 brush, and I'm gonna dip into this shade here called Ritual. It's kind of like a matte chocolate brown, but honestly any matte chocolate brown color will work. And I'm just deepening up the inner and outer thirds where I put that first color down with my finger. Now I'm gonna go back in with the IT brushes for Ulta, and I'm gonna dip back into my Hoola bronzer shade, and I'm just gonna kind of buff out the edges again. But I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna go into that Summer shade, and I'm just gonna place it in my under eye. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my finger again and dip into that Dreamer shade, the more of the champagne of the two, and I'm just gonna place that right here in the center of my under eye. I take that IT brush that I've been using for that Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to buff that under the eyes here. Next, I'm gonna go in with that Morphe R3 brush that I use to wipe away my bake, and I'm just gonna wipe away my under eyes here. Okay, now we are back. I just went ahead and applied some mascara, and this is what the eyes are looking like right now. Next, I'm gonna take this Morphe brush that I used last video. I'm gonna go in with the Hoola bronzer again, and I'm just going to take this brush, and I'm just gonna take from where the eyeshadow ends, make a line going straight down. I'm gonna put a little bit under here to give a little lift. Next, I'm gonna take this fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with some blush here. I'm gonna take the NYX blush in the color Bitten. It's like a super deep pink kind of color. Next, I'm gonna take this Anastasia highlighting brush, and I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlights. I'm just gonna put some on the top of my cheekbones here. So I'm gonna take that Shayla ColourPop Lippy Pencil in this chocolate brown here. I Love Serai ColourPop collab here. It's the Ultra Matte Lip in the color Softy. So yeah, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching.